Hello there, Wipper here, and once again, welcome back to another mod showcase. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you a mod called the New Dawn mod. Now, this is a very amazing and interesting mod, which completely redoes the way that biomes in Minecraft generate, and also makes some of the biomes like more extreme. So you can see here, we're in an extreme mountain biome, Icy Mountains, I believe this is called, and it's really beautiful. It just completely overhauls the Minecraft like terrain generation system, and it's just really cool to look at. Pretty much what this mod does is it groups biomes based on temperature and humidity. This is actually done to an extent in 1.8 and 1.7, but not as good as this mod makes it. So you're not going to find like a snowy biome next to a desert. You're going to find like a smooth transition between deserts, jungles and savannas, and then eventually you're going to go to like plains biomes, and then transition into like snowy taiga biomes, and then icy mountains and stuff like that. And that's the same goes for elevation as well. You're not going to find like mountains right by the coastline. It's going to be like a smooth transition kind of thing, and it's really epic. So yeah, I'm just going to be starting off by showing you the Alps biome that this mod adds to the game. And by the way, guys, if it can shoot for 500 likes, that would be amazing. So yeah, but I'm just going to start off in this lovely Alps biome here. Well, it's not actually called the Alps, but it reminds me of the Alps, so I'm just going to call it the Alps biome. It's actually called Icy Mountains. So you can see here we've got like a frozen waterfall, and all of these hills are extremely exaggerated, so they're super tall, and they just look super epic. So yeah, but what I'm going to do is I've actually got the parachute mod installed, just so I can actually show you this from like a really smooth perspective and camera angle. So I'm just going to jump off and then use my parachute, and look at that, it's a lovely yellow parachute, really awesome. And then I can just enable cinematic camera and show you this biome. So look at this, it's just so beautiful. We've got massive mountains all over the place, and we've got like ravines everywhere, or I don't know what you'd call them really. I'm just going to call them ravines. So yeah, we're just going to fly around a bit. And what I'm going to do for the rest of this mod, of course, is just show you some other biomes and what they look like and how the world just generates in general. So even though this is quite a small mod in terms of the amount of features it adds into the game, it's quite big as in like the impact it does to your world, because it makes everything completely different. So you can see now we've gone from a snowy biome at high altitude down to lower altitude where the snow has dissipated, and we're left with this lovely kind of plains biome, and this is going to keep like decreasing in altitude. So you can see here we've gone from the Alps, and the altitude is decreasing, the land's getting closer to sea level, and if I keep going down, eventually I'm going to meet the ocean. So you can see here we've got some nice gravel beaches, and you can see there the incline has changed from some massive mountains all the way down this kind of steep slope all the way down to the ocean. So you can see here we've got a beach and some pigs that are hiding in this super tall grass. Look at that, sneaky pigs. So I've shown you some snowy mountain ranges, and now I think it's time to show you some forested hills. So normally in Minecraft, the forested hills biomes are really not very impressive. It's just like a slight incline with some trees on it, but these are a lot more like pronounced. I mean, look at this massive mountain. Well, I wouldn't really call it a mountain. Maybe it's a hill, definitely. But you can see the biome is forested hills, and we've actually got some decent looking hills with loads of trees on them. So you can actually call this biome a forested hill biome, and it actually looks like the biome name would suggest. But over here we should find ourselves a savanna biome. So you can see the slight change in temperature here. We've gone from a kind of moderate kind of climate down to a more dry climate, and if we keep following this forward, we should find a desert biome as the biomes evolve into different biomes depending on humidity and temperature. So we've also got like a really shallow lake, because of course this is a quite dry climate, so we're not going to have deep lakes, we're only going to have shallow lakes, which makes a lot of sense. But have we managed to find a desert? No, it doesn't seem so. And now we've got jungle. Why have we got jungle? I suppose they're not actually that, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to ignore that. That's like the world's smallest jungle biome. It's like one tree. Wow. That's really weird. And here's a really tiny desert. And this gives me like a good example to show you the smooth transitions between the biomes. So you can see we've got a mixture of grass and sand as the biome changes. Normally in Minecraft it would just be like a really pronounced like change from sand to grass, like a solid line or something. Maybe not that bad, but you can see this is a lot more gradual, and it looks quite nice. And this is actually a desert biome, isn't it? Yeah. So it alternates between plains and deserts. So is this a plains biome here? Yeah. Plains, desert, plains. That's really weird. Desert, plains. Wow, that's like the world's smallest biome, just one block. Not sure if this is a bug or actually intended, but it looks really cool anyway. But yeah, so what's over here? What is this biome over here, which looks really nice? I don't think I've seen this biome in Minecraft before. I think this is added by the mod. It's a jungle edge biome. It's like the like linking biome between a jungle and a plains biome or something. So it's got elements of a jungle, like these trees, the jungle trees, and vines and cocoa beans and stuff like that. But it's quite flat. There's not actually that much dense vegetation. We've still got the bushes on the ground and the occasional tree, but it's not as dense with massive trees. And it looks really nice. Look at this vibrant green color. Looks really awesome. So yeah. That's just an example I wanted to show you of the way that the biomes like link in together depending on climate. So we've gone from a dry biome to a reasonably like temperate biome like this one here. And look at these melons, lovely melons. So yeah guys, next up I want to show you the new lake generations that you get when you're using the new Dawn world type. So normally in Minecraft when you come across a lake, they're normally quite small or like they're a swamp or something like that, and it's not exactly the biggest lake in the world. It's normally more like a puddle or a little pond, but this is actually a lake. So you can see here, this lake is significantly bigger than you'd ever find in normal Minecraft, and look at the shape of it. It's like an arrowhead. Just looks amazing. You can see it's shallow around the edges and it gets deeper into the center. It's like an inland ocean, but like a lake instead. Wow, that was a really bad description. But I just love the way that these lakes seem more realistic, and I love like the little alcoves around the edge that just looks really awesome. And this is just one example of the lakes that you can come across when you're using this mod. I thought that was just really epic to look at, and it kind of looks like an octopus or something, or maybe a jellyfish, not really sure. So I also managed to find this nice roofed forest here, which is right by the ocean. We've got lovely thick trees. I'm sure you've seen the roofed forest biome before in Minecraft. Looks really epic. And you can see here it slowly increases in altitude, and it just looks really cool. It reminds me of some tropical islands. It just looks really amazing. And we've also got some mushrooms in here and some pigs, which are really happily jumping on top of trees. Look at that parkour pig. Can you go over to that tree over there? Come on, go over there. Yes, look at that. Boss pig. Amazing. Sadly, I'm going to have to kill you, though, because I hate pigs. So, yeah. Even though you did amazing parkour, it is time for you to die. Thank you for your bacon. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you this biome. And, wow, what the... Is that a witch hut in the middle of the ocean? Yeah, I think that is a really poorly placed build. That is really dumb. Is there actually a witch in here? Wow, I was not expecting that. Look at the size of those like stilts that it's sitting on top of, because of course they can't build directly on the ocean. It's just going right down to the deepest depths of the ocean just so it can be supported. But nope, no witch in here. It's probably because I'm unpeaceful. Imagine that though. They just decided to build their hut, or the witch did, in the middle of the ocean, because why the hell not? Look at that. That is magnificent. But that's kind of besides the point. Just look how epic that looks with the reflection in the water. That's just amazing. I just love this mod. But yeah guys, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you in this mod. It's quite a small mod in terms of what it adds, but it does really change the appearance and aesthetic of your worlds, and I'd really recommend you download this mod. It also does work with Biomes Aplenty, so if you want to mess around with that yourself, I'm probably going to be using this mod in some of my future videos because it's really cool and it makes the terrain look a lot better, so you'll probably notice that in future videos. But yeah, I definitely recommend you check out this mod, and as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be seeing you next time.